Alright, so what I'm using here is a free app for my iPhone which has GPS in it, and it's called GPS Hiker. I just looked it up last night, and it gives us free GPS. And what we've been doing is we've been taking a track log, and sample points have been going on here. This is one of my GPS devices. And what this will allow me to do is at the end of the day, when we're done taking our points, we are going to upload this to the internet and make this available in a GPX file, which is a really common file format for GPS.
We're getting ready to do one of our first water samples for today. This is our double carbon chain of custody form. James Kane is changing the batteries of our conductivity meter, which detects conductivity, dissolved oxygen, pH. It's a YSI calibrated meter, laboratory calibrated. And these of course are our sample jars. Today we'll be doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Next time we go out, we'll use Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, Roman numeral 3. Next time we go out, we'll use a different symbolism. That helps keep everything separate. And we're about to go down to get our first sample.
Using two independent sources of GPS location information actually through the camera. So that way we can tell we're at the exact same place, and for legal purposes know exactly where we took our samples from in the future. So I'm using an app I downloaded from my iPhone as well as a GPS unit. You take this sample immediately and put it on ice, and then you mail it to the lab as soon as possible, and that's it.
What's your background in this?
I've been doing resource monitoring for approximately the last 6 years. I did this when I was in Colorado working as a contractor for the Army. I've worked for United Mountain Defense doing water samples for at least 5 years.
What's your degree in?
Biosystems Engineering Technology is my master's, and then I have a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science.
Where'd you get your
geology?
Where'd you get your master's?
At University of Tennessee.
Alrighty then, let's get to the next sample point. So here's the watershed, and where we're at about right now, I think we're here. What we're doing is we'll go around the entire circumference of the watershed and hit these individual sample points. We've done them before, so we know where all they're at. This is about 2 days worth of sampling, and then we'll go into the watershed here and get these other points. By the time we're done, we'll have basically this entire watershed and its circumference tested, each sample point for 6 metals, and then also we test for pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, temperature, all those. Usually I'd say total we're picking up about 14 to 15 data points for each sample. Deer. Those are deer tracks. But we'll get as many as 15 to 18 samples in a day. Creek, Rock Creek.
Look right here?
Yeah. Deer. And looks like even raccoon, my guess. They all come down to the stream to drink. I'd like to say thank you to all the people that make this work possible. One is I'd like to thank Patagonia. We're out in the field a lot. We get rained on. We go out in four-wheelers. Our equipment really matters. We come from a very practical school of like fieldwear, and most of the garbage they sell at the camping and stores that yuppies buy out of are just flimsy garbage. And Patagonia consistently sends activists such as ourselves jackets like this one and others that it's serious. You fall in when we're out in the middle of winter testing sometimes where there's 2 feet of snow on the ground, and you fall into a stream and got to drag your way out. Body heat becomes really quick and important. Also, I'd like to thank Community Shares. They've been a consistent supporter of our scientific work, and since we don't really lobby or do any other sort of more glitzy stuff in terms of nonprofits, it's really, it's a little bit harder for UMD. There are people out there that see the benefit of our scientific study, our inventory work. But Community Shares has been a long-time supporter of United Mountain Defense, and without their assistance, we wouldn't be able to get this kind of data to people to base their comments on. Often when strip mines are proposed to blow up the tops of mountains, TDEC and the Office of Surface Mining have these hearings, and they request comments And often groups and individuals, they base their comments on generalities. I like to picnic there. There's neotropical songbirds perhaps there and the rest, which is all good and important things, no doubt. But when we come in, we give people, like all of our readers, the people on our listserv that comment on these, tonight and tomorrow we'll have high-resolution photographs, GPS coordinates, a double certified laboratory sample results, conductivity usually when our meter's working, readings, and can base their comments on raw science. But with that, back for more tests. That was number F, I believe. We'll get one more sample and we'll be done for the day. Thank you for your patience and your support.